Ladies and frickin' gentlemen, boys and girls, Perry Booty 5000s, and everybody on the outside and in between. How the heck have you been? It's hot. It's hot in here right now. When I started setting up, we were at 82 degrees. We're down to 77.9, so we're making some progress here. Oh, how in the heck has everybody been? Thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate that. I freaking missed y'all. I have missed y'all like crazy. I've missed y'all like the deserts miss the rain. Like Perry misses a woman's touch. Like whatever else insulting I can say towards Perry right now. Anyway, 87 degrees here, cooled off. Says, woo! That's hot, but that's probably outside, Mr. Mikey. This is inside my office. I've even got, look it. I'm even running a little crotch fan, because you can never be too safe. Anyways, in true Epic Loot Gaming fashion, what kind of weird ass intro was that? It does feel good to be back. Let me tell you, we've got a lot to go over. We've got a lot to talk about. We've got things to cover, and blah, 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 blah. You know how it is, right? First of all, let me just say I have freaking missed y'all. Like seriously, like I have missed y'all. And at any point in time during this stream, if I do get a little emotional or whatever, just I apologize in advance, but like I have freaking missed y'all. So, what game is this? Looks old. Yeah, it's pretty ancient from what I understand. I've never really played it before. All right, so first things first. Let's head to Epic City. Let's head to Epic City and chit chat. We've got a little bit. We've got an EM event in about 50 minutes, so we've got some time. Go to Epic City. So, things have changed a little bit. We're doing some stuff. We're going through some processes and some cycles here. This is all that is left of the official guild structure, guild setup here in Epic City. It has moved. I've moved my personal house and decided this would be a badass guild house. But oh no, I knocked over my crotch fan. Hey, we're good. So, as y'all know, we were living in Epic City here. Zento, as some people call it. Running our guild, doing our thing, living our life. Things were good. Things were freaking great. I was living it up. In the beginning, I was just playing UO and having a good time with everybody. It was freaking the best time ever. When we first started, when things first started up, best time of my life in this game. Unfortunately, I'm gonna start out and I'm gonna point out the things I did wrong and the points that I thought I was trying to make that I totally misread the room. I thought I was gonna be able to introduce everybody to other games. First of all, that was something I thought hey, I'm gonna introduce these people to other games, and in the process, I'm going to Epic Shop. That's cool. In the process, I will bring new players into UO. That's just not what it was. That's not why you guys watch me. You don't watch me for other content. Y'all watch me for Ultima Online, and that's something that I just didn't. I didn't want to. I don't know. I don't want to say accept. I just didn't want to settle for. Is how I'm going to say it. I didn't want to settle for that. It's a nice spot too. So this is kind of my first time running through here in a little bit. So anyways, I thought, we put up with you so we could see you well. Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. That's okay. That's okay. That's the lesson I learned. But no, I get it. Y'all started watching me for a certain reason, so everybody expects a certain something from me. And when I didn't deliver on that and people weren't happy about it, I took it personally. Instead of stepping back and looking at everything and being like, oh, this is what I did wrong, let me fix this. I took that personally. Also, next thing I did wrong was not listen to what I was told. I was told by people when I first started playing, Or sorry, let me rephrase that. I was told by people when I first started streaming, there's just certain people, there's certain groups that you don't socialize with, you don't do because you are going to be judged by association, and perhaps these people don't have the best intentions or know how to be real. I don't know what words I'm trying to look for with this one because it's a hard one for me to talk about. Like, I like to build communities. I like to make friends. I collect friends like Pokemon. Like that's my thing. Like I love people. I love socializing, and when I have a group of people who have something in common with me, I get hyped. Right? What's up, Hank? Um, Thanks, Mikey. Thank you for doing that. Um, I get hyped, right? And I'm like, yay, let's make friends with everybody. And ultimately, I learned the lessons the hard way. I learned it with a certain player the first time around. So I was like, okay, turned out, this guy was pretty bad. I didn't listen, whatever. Well, I didn't listen about the second group of people either, and that's what got me in trouble because I won't say told you so. Well, you can say it, Hank. I deserve it. Dang, I do. I deserve it. But like, I thought these people were my friends. Like I was, uh, shit, shoot. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. I thought these people were my friends, and they weren't. I don't think because if they truly were, they wouldn't make their friend feel a certain way or treat them a certain way that they did. So like right there, it's telling me like, these people probably weren't my friends. So, and that's stupid, but whatever. Who wouldn't want to be my friend? I'm freaking cool. Okay, my wife says so. So, but like, I took it personal. I took it very personal, and I took it to the point where I let the interactions, and I'll go into details on a few things without, like, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. That's not my intentions. I just need everybody to know what happened. Because I feel like I walked out of the room in a hissy fit. I feel like I was just like, ugh, I hate it. Ugh. And I just left, right? Like that's really what I feel happened. And that is poor of me as an entertainer, as somebody who considers y'all my friends, and like someone who's trying to yeah, and someone who's just trying to like do good for this game. I handled it wrong, you know. But I flipped that around. The turning point for me was when I went to sell my vet account. Um, I put my vet account on the market. I got my asking price for it, and the sale was like right there. Sale was like right there, and I freaked out. I was like, "What the hell?" I was like, I can't sell this account that has such, like, I can't let someone do that to me. I can't let myself feel that way. So long story short, that was where I was like, I don't think I'm done with UO or streaming or my guild or anything. Just because I took the wrong path, I took a wrong turn, and I don't know, got all messed up. Doesn't make it the game's fault. Doesn't make it the community's fault, and it just means I made some poor choices. So, with that being said, I'm not going to be making these poor choices anymore. I have a few things that I want to do. I want to get the guild back up and running. In order to do so, obviously, I'm going to need help. So I'm in no rush to do this. I will go into detail about some of that stuff and what I want to do, but Epic Guild's not dead or gone. Well, it's dead right now. It's not gone. It'll be back. With that being said, I have a few things here. I have a buddy coming through to sort through. He's going to unravel and take care of some stuff. He needs some mats. And I have a few things I need to grab out of here before I'm officially done in Zento. But, hold on. Let me catch up on chat. Gift that kind of did have a bus. To be fair, there was nothing wrong with trying to befriend everyone. Some people are beyond saving, but nothing wrong with trying. And yeah, that's exactly. And I don't even know if I was trying. Like, I don't know what I thought. I was just like, man, this is like I was told wrong about these people. They're cool. Like they're cool. And I don't know what. Yeah, thanks, Perry. I don't know what you just clipped there, Mister. We're gonna pin that though, so other people can watch that. There we go. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, like I learned a lot through these people too. It's not like he's saying I hate it. Crud. Yeah, let's get that circulating around. Um I learned a lot from these guys. I learned how they do what they do and why they do what they do, and I get it. That's how they play the game. But I also learned that like a lot of people can't differentiate the game and real social interactions or real life stuff, and that's where I have to draw the line. So like I've kind of disbanded Stream Team for now. Don't really have anything going on for the guild until I can get some people to help me run it, like a couple recruiters, activity type people. Long story short, I can't do it by myself, and I understand that. Look at Hank trying to get in this house. It's private, Hank. Private. Hold on. Floop, floop, floop. There we go. She should be able to come in now. Anyways, so we're moving on out of Zento. We're gonna do fresh start type thing, and I want to show you what we got. Ooh, I don't know if they can use that portal. We moved to Tram. Moved to my favorite freaking place to live. Got myself a castle. It's classic design because it can't be customized because my neighbor is customized. And look at this. There's only one tile between us. So, yeah. If I try to replace this thing, it's not getting put back on the ground. But we moved. We're moving. I'm in the process of moving. I've got almost everything we need. This is literally... This room is all that is in this castle, right? This is my house and the guild house. Just... Bloop. Just... Bloop. That's all. That's all right there. So that's pretty dang impressive. I'm not going to lie. I thought we'd have a lot more stuff. But anyways, I have some plans. I have 2 accounts. I'm going to have 2 houses. We're going to have this as like our main guild hall. I'm going to put a crafting station type house somewhere. I had a keep spot lined up. Somebody sniped it. Somebody sniped it from me. I know where you sleep at night. Oh, hey, look, we have visitors. Hello. Hello, friends. Na 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 na. And let me add a friend. I don't know if friends can use the doors. Let's see here. Set security. Yeah. Y'all can use the doors, you wieners. Come on in. Yeah, friends. What's this one? Yeah, all right. Oh God. Don't look at anything while you're here. Just avert your eyes. It's a mess. No, it's not nice. It's dirty, Hank. It's a dirty man hut right now. But this will be like full of the deco, full of all of our EM drops, all of that stuff. Like this is kind of will be like our guild hall. And then I'm going to have a place set up where we have like all of our crafting stuff, where we'll be able to drop loot off and do all that stuff. And that's what my 2 accounts will be used for now. Probably won't run a 3rd account for a while unless we end up setting a vendor house up on Atlantic. I love averting. Yes, you do, Perry. Yes, you do. Isn't that crazy though that like I've never seen a place like this, and I had to do some reading on the forums, but yeah, like look at that. One freaking tile. You can't even shuffle. Just go back and forth. So that's why I can't turn this into a custom, which is fine. I like the classic castles. And we'll make it work for the guild too. Hey, what's up, buddy? Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually I have a spot lined up where I thought I might want to put a crafting hut tower type thing, but I also kind of want to buy another castle. I'm kind of addicted to castles right now. So I don't know. We'll have to see where we go with all that. That's a long ways down the road. Right now, it's a lot of restructuring and doing all that crap, getting used to the game again, because it's been a while. I haven't really done anything. I did move a bunch of characters from one of my other accounts over to Sonoma, so I am fully invested into Sonoma. And speaking of being fully invested into Sonoma, I'm also fully invested into Ultima Online for my stream. I'm not going to be streaming any other games. I'm not going to be really doing anything like that. I have accumulated a group of people who enjoy the Ultima Online content that I bring them, and there's just no reason right now for me to be doing anything else. So, might as well just stream Ultima Online when I stream. I've also got a new schedule at work, so I'll probably be streaming at least once. I have every Sunday, obviously, but I'd like to move a week. Perry, don't, child. Perry's a freaking child. I swear to God. Anyways, Paranold. I forgot. Oh, you made me curse too. I forgot what I was going to say. Perry, don't do that. You wiener butt. Caught me off guard. Yeah, I want to try to stream on Thursdays as well. Maybe Saturday mornings. I haven't decided yet how we're going to do it. But we're going to make it work. I don't know if you guys can access this. Let me set security here. Here we go. Flippity! Floppity! Can I do this one too? Nope, I can't. Okay, that's fine. So. Sorry, hold on. I got to... Let me step off stage really quick and reset here. Okay, we're serious. Perry ruined a very serious moment. But yeah, like I said, fully devoted. Gonna be, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Miss Gamer Mama. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. When's your next stream? Did you know Gamer Mama streams? She does. She's a streamer. She's a streamer mama and a gamer mama. You got to keep that in mind. So it's been bittersweet, like dropping everything and getting everything out of this house and getting it all cleared up for the new place. And then I realized, like, I'm a pack rat. Like, look at this crap. Look at this crap that I have in these bags. Okay. Oh, what? 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 What even is this? You want to see what's in this one? Look at. What is this? Oh, whoa, Mr. 18-month subscriber. Thank you very much, Paranold. I appreciate that. We literally just have boxes and bags and nooks and crannies full of junk. And we've got somebody coming through, like I said. I'm going to pull out the last few things that I'm going to keep, and then he's going to come through, grab all the goodies, take care of it, and I'm just going to drop this plot and move on to better things. Let's see here. We got an EM event in about 30 minutes. So a couple things that I do plan on doing more of that we didn't... I don't feel that we really got to do a lot of last time, and that's do some more in-depth content, like some of the bigger bosses, some of the bigger things. I know we tried, you know, we did some a little bit here and there, but I want to do it. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. So we're going to be doing some serious stuff. But in the meantime, this plot's going to be open. This plot's already open. There was, and it's not here anymore. I was hoping it was going to be here tonight. There was a purple loot on the ground right here where my mouse is, right here where my little wiggle dooley is. And where she moved it, where? Where'd she move it to? I couldn't find it. Anyways, it was right there. It was a purple loot, and when you moused over it, it said an epic loot abandoned with broken strings. Whoa! I almost choked on my own whatever was in there. That crushed me. Like, I was like, whoa. I was like, that is the coolest thing I've seen, but it hurt my soul. So, can't be letting that happen. So hopefully, if our lovely EM is watching, and they see the new guild HQ, I don't know, maybe an epic loot on the ground out there would be kind of cool. Just throwing that out there, you know? Just throwing that out there. Oh, yeah. So, I just tried to hydrate with freaking coffee. Sorry, Gamer Mama. Agua. Ah, bueno. Check it out. We do this. Completed! Yeah, mommy. What is it? Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. So, I found the loot sound that I just fell in love with. And it is called Bardic Inspiration. So, let's start heading over towards the EM hall. We'll get situated for what we got coming up. Do I need to get a mount? Yeah, I better get a mount. I better get a frickin' one of those big old long lizards. Epic Swampy. Oh, yeah, look. Remember these guys? Remember these cool-hued rabbits? You know what Perry said? You know what he said to me? The skull hanging. Oh, thank you. La. Close to your follower goal. I know, yeah. We're getting there. We're going to get it. We're going to nail it. Perry says he doesn't want to do the Battle Critter Fight Club anymore. He said it's stupid. What? Fine, Perry. You know what? I guess we all just tamed these rabbits for fun. We all just trained a bunch of chickens for fun. Jeez, Paranoid. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. No, but we were talking about it, and he brought up some good points, and I'm on the fence about it myself. So let me know if y'all want to be doing it this season. Set up some gold to do payoffs and stuff like that. Let me know in Discord for sure. Also, our Discord's a lot less. Right under the epic bus. Perry, I flipped it around, and I said, JK, we were talking like civilized adults at the dinner table. Yeah. Anyways, our Discord. Oh, anonymous user gifted one sub. Well. Thank you, anonymous user. That is new. I've never freaking seen that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That was so kind. I forgot what I was trying to say. Yeah, blame Perry. That's what I do, But our Discord, that's what I was talking about. Our Discord is much less annoying. I got rid of a lot of the actions that people didn't like about the bots. And, just every now and then I have an announcement channel now that pops off. I have a completely different Discord that I run for my vlog, my YouTube channel. So I don't that's where a lot of the pings and the ding dongs and the flip flops happen. You don't have to worry about it in our gaming Discord anymore. It's just a chill gaming Discord to talk about gaming stuff, So that's good. If you want to join it, feel free to. If not, I'm going to take it personally and take it out on Perry after the stream. That's just what it is. You're going to have to deal with it. So that's why he is the Perry booty. Also, trying my hardest to be less vulgar. Yeah, I've got it on lock on my vlog channel because it's not live. So if I'm filming something and I slip up, I'm I'll just edit that out. This is live. This is a lot harder, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna be good about it, and yeah, we're going to be good for all ages. Is what I'm shooting for. This game has a lot of players from a lot of different age groups, and I think it's only fair to them to be able to provide them quality content. All right, let me dump off some junk here. I got a lot of freaking crap. I don't even want this bag. Oh, I probably need all this crap. Fine, we'll just shut that bag. I don't want to look at it. Underwater boss quest. Put that right there. Okay, got my bear. Okay, I think we're good to go. We're gonna head out. God, look at all this. Look at this crap. What do I have? Why do I have this crap? That is a habit I have got to break because that is just terrible. Just bringing crap home and putting it in my box. La 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 la. Noria Demos. Draza. Craven. Yeah. You know what? You park yourself there. You snoob yourself. Alright, I'm going to go in here. Perry, get off your horse! Jeez. Who do we got here? Clucking? Yeah, I don't know. I don't recognize a lot of these people. I don't think it's a drop night. Obviously, it's probably not a drop night, so which is fine. There's more to supporting our EM than just drop nights, and I'm down with that. It's a tiger. Don't tell me bye. Don't try to call me boy and misspell it. First of all, sir. Rude. Who is that? Mr. Drake Lord from Pass over there. People's Army of Sonoma. They are pretty much what I would consider the peak of guilds on our server. Whoa, did I just do an Illuminati thing? They're not Illuminati, I don't think. But they're they're the top. They're the top rank of the PvE guilds and stuff like that. They do a lot of stuff. They do a little bit in Fel. Someplace you're never going to frickin' catch me again. But yeah, they do a little content in Fell and stuff like that. If you're ever looking for like just jumping into Sonoma and you want to just like boom, being an active guild, doing active stuff right away, that is a place for you. But if you're looking for a fixer-upper, Epic Loot is for you. Or for you. For me too. I like it. So, some things we're going to talk about here and some things that I've wanted to get off my chest. One thing is for sure, I'm never going to throw anybody under the bus personally. I'm never going to say, hey, this person did this, you know. But I am going to say that I feel a lot of the stuff that happened between, I'll just say me and the other guild, the other group, or whatever it may be. I feel like that was because of reasons beyond my knowledge at the time. I feel like I didn't understand things about how the game's internal structure worked. You know what I'm saying? Like this power struggle and the whole PvP environment and like things like that. I never once, even though I freaking wanted to, never once called in a cavalry to like escort us around and fell when we were told we didn't have like permission. Permission? Ugh! Like that was ugh. Ah! That stuff made me so mad. Permission. Like I don't need permission to do things. And I would rather just like bleed something dry than never feed it. You know what I'm saying? Like just bleed it dry and let it go, or whatever term I'm trying to use. I'm back to the kids have dinner. They're good for. What flavor ramen did you make, Mama? That's what I need to know. But when this certain, somebody kill that dog? What? That's rude. First of all, you know when these groups of people decided, you know what they were going to let me do and not do on stream, that's where I started getting really ticked off and like where I thought they were going to be with me and like be my homies and we were going to do awesome. Like, wow, my God, could you imagine? Could you imagine what that guild and my guild together could have done? Like we could have brought to light several aspects of this game that don't get a lot of attention. We could have shined the light on a lot of different things, I feel, and we just didn't get that freaking opportunity to, and that bothers me. But not the end of the world, right? So, anyways, with all that crap going on, and them like on stream or not on, you know, like just like trying to control things. It wasn't anything I ever said, but it was seen enough to where other guilds started showing up on Sonoma. And with that became more drama. Like it was, you know, like my fault. Like I brought these other guilds in, or I told these people to come, or I wasn't sticking up for my friends, or whatever it was at the time. Like it was just, I was so deep into the emotional and dramatic bull poopies of what this game has kind of become in some aspects that it messed me up, and I was like, I'm done. I quit. Whatever. So that's where I've been. I've just been hiding out, staying away from everybody, and trying to decide how I'm going to handle it. And the way I'm going to handle it is just like a phoenix coming out of the freaking ashes. I'm going to rise up, get better, and we're going to play some UO, and we're going to share that with everybody. Because why wouldn't we? But I am going to work, like I said, on making Epic just like a battle PVM guild. Definitely no PvP, because I wouldn't want anybody trying to train us and then accidentally absorbing us into their guild, leaving us without any kind of defenses in Fell, because that would just be terrible if that happened, right? Right? Yeah, that'd be terrible. Um, so I'm definitely going to be all PVE, no PvP content for me. It's just not going to be something I'm interested in, nor am I going to be promoting it in our guild. That's something you're going to do on your own time. Spawns, whatever you want to do over there, do it on your own time. I am not having anything to do with it because Fell, aka the drama realm, is just not for me, man. I'm all about good vibes and happy times and blue bunnies and stuff like that. Isn't that an ice cream brand, by the way? Whoa, beef with freaking hot sauce? That's not healthy. That's not healthy. That burn me up. We have Tillamook over here. I can't just sit here. This is boring. I gotta go adventure. You ever killed that dog? Your mom's a hoe? What are these people? I wonder if these are multi-boxers. Like, I'm always watching for freaking multi-boxers now because I feel like they're pretty prominent in this game. Also, I don't know if y'all know this. I was governor for a little bit, but my work schedule kind of goofed stuff up. Now I'm not a governor. So I'm pretty sure there's 2 cities on Sonoma that need governor's representation right now. So Hank might be picking one of them, but still, that's going to leave one open. And you know those role players, they're thirsty for that role play, so you got to get in there and do that. But being the governor was cool, except for the fact... What is that, poop? There's a poop on the... What is this? I'm not governor for like one day and there's poop on the floor? Criminy. This town's gone to horse pucky. Sorry. I'm sure it's for whatever event we have going on tonight. But look, so this was my office, right? And I thought this was so cool. I had this big old boat parked right here, and it was full of stuff, junk, and I forgot to refresh it. It just sunk to the bottom of the pixel blue ocean. Broke my heart because there was so much crap on there. But yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, if you're looking to be a governor and you're looking for an open spot after Hank picks her place, which one are you doing, Hank? Do you know? Or which one are you trying to do? There's horse poop everywhere. What is this all about? It's got to be... Yeah, it's got to be for the thing. What is this? Escaped chicken lizard? Whoa. I don't know what's going on here. This is kind of neat. Alright, I'm just going to assume that's going to be something for the event. Oops, shoot. Whoever has the most... Hank, you don't have to put your own money... Like, there's 374 million gold in this thing. I never once put a dime in that. I don't think gold's going to be an issue, honestly. So I started watching the movie Evil Dead Rise last night, but fell asleep, so I'll have to go back and watch what the hell is Evil Dead. I can't watch scary movies, man. They're scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not good for you. I love horror movies and horror games. No! So I tried playing some of those horror games where things like pop up out of the screen and like things cut. No! Who wants that in their life? That is, oh shoot. That is absolutely terrible. Your wife will hold your hand. You know what, Perry? I don't need you sassing me. I do not need you sassing me, sir. That is one thing I don't need. Oh, also, I don't know. I talked to Monty a bit. Y'all remember the Luna house that the spot I found and Monty placed on over here? He's been thinking about possibly taking a break. And I've been thinking about taking this spot over if he wants to, but like I don't know, how useful is a freaking Luna house anymore? Like I don't think they're really I don't think they're really that useful. But one thing that's cool about it is you're from here, you can reach the pet guy, but you're also right next to the Abyss house. Which that's neat, right? You can go do some abyssing. I don't know. We'll see what Monty thinks, what he lands on. Dude, I haven't seen these people. Oh, freaking Schnurber. All right. How much longer we got? 15 minutes? Let's go. Let's go. What's in there? Don't be a hoarder, Patrick. Just don't look. Don't go looking, Patrick. Oh, I gotta see what's in there. Okay, whew, nothing. Just some junk. Just some junk. We don't need that. I scream so loud when I get scared. Totally random question, but what can I use to clean my big flat screen so I won't damage the screen? Usually, like a hose and water. Just like a big old hose. Let it spray all over it. Soak it like really good so that like the inside can also get really clean. And then probably some bleach. That's what I'd try. That seems logical, right? Oh, also, sorry, don't listen to me. I don't know how to clean a big screen. Mr. Sinslayer. Mr. Sin. What up, my dude? So, like I said, I don't know if tonight's a drop night or not, but there's bound to be people here. Look at all those gargoyles with their wings turned off. Feels good. Yeah. Floop, 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 floop. All right. So, I'm going to tell you a little story here. We'll tell you. Perry stole my keep spot. Okay? I found a spot, and I was hyped, and Perry took it. But that's fine. I respect Perry enough. He asked if he could have it, and I was like, fine. And I blame Hank because Hank showed him some cool keep or something, and he's like, man, I got to do that. So, whatever. Use the spray bottles that you use on glasses and wipe with the soft clean cloths. Yeah, I use. So I use these like. They're like paper towels, but they're not. They're a little stronger. Oh, shoot. Well, they're usually a little stronger. That's what I use. And yeah, I just use like a Windex or something. Gently rubber down with like this motion. You know how we do. Dude, I'm hyped. I haven't done an EM event. It's got to, jeez. Had to have been a month or two. Oh, what's Violet looking for? What's Violet looking for? Straight back, Violet. Oh, there's Sin right there, too. Sin Slayer. Man, I love this. This is why I wanted to come back. Like, I just love seeing the people, the community. Like, goodness gracious. Like I said, I don't remember the last time I did an EM event. I don't know. Obviously, I work for a weed dispensary, so my memory is a little off, I guess. What did you do to lose 10 pounds? Tell me that. I eat a lot of scones now. I don't know if that's healthy, but that's what I do. What you do, Mama? Tell us your secret. Who's this guy wearing noob clothes? Event? I started ordering 4 tacos instead of 12. Works like a charm. Bro, I thought Mama typed that. I was like, shut your damn mouth, woman. Jesus Christ. Okay, slim, fast weight loss shakes, eating healthier foods, portions. Yeah, portion sizes. Man, that's my thing. Cut back on sodas, maybe one a day for the caffeine. No, like, how do you live without the caffeine, though? I've been doing a lot of hiking and a lot of adventuring. We live in a beautiful area, so, like, it's dumb of me not to, honestly. Damn, look at this. What were we when we started? 77? Down to 74 and dropping. My God, it's good seeing some of these people. I'm just like in awe. Like, man, it's good to see these people. Huh. Dang good. Okay. So, Mr. Sid Slayer. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. So let me reiterate something we were talking about a little earlier in the stream. Epic Loot Guild is in a rebuild phase. I need to get some people that are willing to help me do a lot of the meat and potatoes of things. And we're going to get that back up and running because why wouldn't we? Well, because we have to. It's very important. Sundays right now are the nights that I've scheduled for streaming. Like I said, I kind of want to do Saturday morning streams, like wake up, do some streams, or do like some late Thursday evening streams. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about that. Like that's kind of up in the air for which other days. But my main priority obviously is my vlog, my Pacific Northwesting channel. I've freaking just fallen in love with that stuff. I got a GoPro. I got a GoPro, put a waterproof case on it, and oh, it's not up here. And I've been like sticking it in like these ponds and down in the ocean, and so many crazy critters. I caught a newt swimming. He's like, I'm a newt, and just like do newt stuff. It's the coolest thing ever. Absolutely in love with it. But I'm also a sucker for pixel crack, so just gotta play UO. I'm absolutely like over frickin' dumb old Overwatch 2. That game is so full of bots and just terrible cheating. I can't get anything accomplished. I sit down to play a match on that, and I'm just like, this is the stupidest thing ever. I hate it. I hate my life. I want to burn my house down. So, gotta uninstall that. Probably won't be playing that anymore. And World of Warcraft, that's really the only other game I've been playing lately. It's just, it is what it is. Like, I can log on, do like an hour or two a week, and get my fill of World of Warcraft. But with Ultima Online, like, there's just always so much to do. I have these 2 accounts right now that are active. I don't have a crafter on those accounts, so I gotta build a crafter now, right? Gotta build a second Sampire for my vet account. The vet account is going to be used to travel to different shards to do some different EM events and bring loot back to Sonoma. I'm going to start stealing y'all's loot, just so you know. You want to take it and you want to take our loot, sell it. I'm going to take all y'all's loot and keep it. Put it in my collection. In your face. Look at these people showing up. Cinderella back here. Man, look at all these names. Freaking missed you guys. Quan. For anybody who's never seen my stream, Quan had this freaking bug. Her character was glitched. Like in Tram, if you tried to heal her, I don't remember how it worked. Like you could cast heal on her and the guards would pop up and just destroy you. Funniest thing ever. Got you, mamas. Oh, lordy, my back. My back did a thing. Whoa, what guild is that? THR? Definitely seen some new guilds. I love that. SOS. I don't know if they're new. There's Pass over there. Some more Pass members. There's nothing more. First ones XXX rated. Whoa. First ones XXX rated. That's sick. Do you like standing up when you stream? When I started streaming, I stood up all the time. When we moved up here, I got my stand sit desk out again, and I decided just recently, for my return, that's how we're gonna do it. Is I'll make the choice. But look, I can just like this. Womp. Oh shit. Desk going down. And then I can go, oh man, I don't like that. Desk going back up. Fun. What is up? How you doing? Oh shoot. My desk just started error. Get up there, you punk ass. Thank you. Okay. But yeah, standing up's kind of nice. I like it because I can run around, I can stretch, I can do whatever. I can do some boxing if I need to. Just, whatever. If we have some intruders, I can just go to my gun safe right there, pop out some weaponry, and just go right into battle. So yeah. Yeah, it's good. Who do we got? Look at Scarlet. Scarlet right here. Scarlet O'Hara. Man, she's been rocking the Epic tag. And just she's been pretty much the only active member that I've known in Epic since we... Oh, getting Mikey the hookup. Thank you, Paranold. I appreciate you very much. And who better to give it to than Mikey? So we do have, if you look right here, look right here. We have a follower goal. We're at 341 of 350 followers. We're trying to get to 350. Once we hit 350 followers, we're going to start doing gold giveaways again. Why not, right? That was fun. I like gold giveaways. It brought a lot. It brought a lot of people from a lot of different shards. So I have shard shields. I could always deliver the gold, but part of me really wants to keep that gold on Sonoma. So I haven't decided yet how we're going to handle that. I'll probably sit down with Perry, talk about it, see what he thinks, let him kind of put some thought into it as well. You're at 342 followers. You had what? It shows 341 on my side. I don't know. I'm not the sharp. Oh, you know what? Probably because I'm my own follower. I don't know how these things work. You know, I'm not the sharpest peanut in the turd, and that is 100% true. And I've accepted that fate. Excuse me. Also, one thing that I miss having that I already miss is stream team. Like, I definitely want the stream team to get back together and all that stuff. But it's going to take some time for me to, what's the word I'm looking for here, not be a wiener and learn to trust kind of people again. So that's going to take some time. That's going to be something that I'm a lot more kind of like not as giving with. But I do have certain people who I've always had in my stream that I definitely want to have back. So I'm going to be setting it back up so that, you know, by the next stream or two, at least there'll be some familiar voices back in here with us. And, you know, it won't just me talking like a dumb idiot all the time. Discernment. Yeah. Something I lacked. Something I definitely lacked was discernment before. Who? I just want to make people's friends, man. Like, that is my fault to just a deep down inner core of me. My fault is I just want to be people's friends. So that's easy to take advantage of, but at the same time, it is what it is. It's life, right? What other socials do you have that I can follow you on? Oh, baby. Let me tell you. My favorite. This is my favorite. This has become my passion. I don't know if you follow me here. But like I'm in freaking love with this. That is my YouTube. That is my real life vlog YouTube channel. That is where I spend most of my time editing, filming, whatever. When I'm not working, I rarely am playing video games anymore. I am out adventuring, just trying to get better at what I do and creating that content right there. The only thing that it doesn't offer me is my pixel crack addiction and my gamer friend circle. So obviously I had to come back to streaming. I used to have like a socials, like you could click a button and like my socials came up, but I got rid of that. I'll make a new one. Right now, where's the hell's our, oh, she's got a couple minutes. Okay. So any of my old watchers, y'all remember Marley and Izzy, my two American Bulldogs. Well, we're also like foster to adopt maybe a 2-year-old American Bulldog male. His name is Petey, and the dude is a beefer. He like stands up on his hind legs and probably like up to here on me, and I'm 6'6". Like, he's a big beefy boy, and I really just want to keep him. Like, I want him for my own, but you know, 3 dogs is a lot. That's a lot for 2 people, especially when you are as active like as we are and working all the time and like just out adventuring. Like, it's just hard to maintain. So for now, we're keeping them out of the local shelter. Like, the local shelter is amazing. They actually have a charity. They have like a charity thing on here. So I'm going to try to do a charity one of these days and try to raise like 50 or 60 bucks for them. But they're called South Coast Humane Society, and the lady is amazing that runs it. She has brought in so many dogs from high kill shelters and just dogs in need, and just distributing them to just amazing people. And yeah, I can tell she really wants me to just adopt Petey, but she also knows that like it has to be right. So yeah, anyways, there'll be a video on my YouTube channel about Petey as well, because gotta get that guy some attention, get him some screen time. Oh, 1 minute. Okay. So there's been a lot of stuff going on, a lot of in-game lore. We just have a 4-year-old red tabby cat named Jack. I kind of like cats. Cats make me want to like box him. He spells his wrong though. No, Perry, I spell mine like a person who knows how to spell. You spell yours. You know what, Perry? You know what? Forgive me for being rude. I'm just. You do your thing, buddy. You got this. You spell it wrong, Perry. You spell it so wrong, bro. I spell PD like this. He spells it like this. That is like one like micro phrase short of a bad word. Oh, look at this. Look who this is. Our lovely EM. Yay! It's been a while. It's been a while. Wonder what kind of adventure she has for us tonight, or they have for us tonight. I gender them, and I don't know their gender, so I try not to do that. It's been a minute. All right. Here we go again. Under the bus. That's not under the bus, bro. That's not under the bus. That is pointing out a very, very obvious fact. Anyways. Has anyone been keeping up with the news? No, I have not. I need an update because I have no idea what's actually going on. Heck yeah, you did, Gamer Mama. Thank you. Now, maybe you guys will invite me when you go play Fortnite. Instead of leaving me out of things. I'm just going to sit here and eat my scone. Who's Wally? Well, thank you. It's good to be back. I missed y'all. Wally's at the Vesper Beach. Cindiana's their lord keeper. Oh. Cinderella's the lord keeper for. I got you. I'm following that. I don't know who Wally is, but now I want to figure out who Wally is. I'd have to actually download it, Mama. You got to let me download it. But I'll bust out my Renegade Raider. I'll put on my Renegade Raider skin. I'll show those little kids. Good. I hope you inform the Cove Guard so he can be brought back to his family. Are you muted? No? Testing, testicles? No. I am not muted. Scared me for a second. Holy crap. We have no new updates of the bear attacks. Bro! I've been gone and now we're having bear attacks. Okay. Look how peaceful it is when we have the flapping turned off. What stickers are on your water bottle? So, most of them are from the dispensary. Got Decibel Farms. We got Higher Cultures. We've got The Grow. This is where I work, Bud Mart. We've got Puff with Pride. I got that one for Perry because I support his choices. We've got Williams Wonder Farm. Just like a whole bunch of pot ones because we get them for free from our vendors. Also, if you look back here on the wall, like I have lanyards for days. Lanyards for days up on that wall. So, this other free stuff we get. It's kind of cool. What lobster did they have? Man. Oh, I know that the guacamole is extra. My wife knows me way too well. $21 receipts to prove it. I love the colorful blankets. What did I miss? What did I miss? Some colorful blanket goodness? To make it up to everyone, I'm sending everyone to Lobster Fest in Jalm. Oh, okay. I'm down for that. Let's do that. Let's crack open this frickin' cherry scone, too, shall we? Look at this. Look at the amount of cherries in this scone. Oh, that wasn't cherry. I think those are cranberries. Yeah, those aren't cherry. Woo! 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 Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, so what are we doing? I'm glad you kept count. Winces. I think I can make this a little bigger, yeah. There we go. So Gel Home has used some strange methods this year to increase their crab yield. Man, I feel like that could have been New Magencia. One of our role plays, I was talking about how great the crabbing was and everything. And what I have to do, I had to get a stupid job where I work Sundays and couldn't do all this stuff. Now Gel Home gets to do all the cool crabbing stuff. I love avocado on burgers. Hell yeah. Whoa. Okay, yeah. Get my address and go send me some scones, right? That's your goal in life. Get me some scones. I prefer mango and peach. What are we doing? What are we doing here? A lot of guild tags I haven't seen in a while, or seen before. I know how to make scones from scratch. Oh, I read that already. I can sure try, but don't know how fresh they would be once you get them. Oh, where are we going? Come here, Swampy! Ha-ha! Oh, Lord. Oh, wait, we gotta talk to this guy? What do we do? Trade. Trade him. Trade him. There we go. Yeah. What do you give me? What happened? Did I get a thing in my back? I'm so confused. Okay. Oh, he's gone! Look at this guy. Hey, you. Trade me. Yeah, give it to me. I'm confused. That happens a lot. I'm just gonna go over here. Look at Perry. He's over here just living his best life. What's he doing, Perry? What you doing, Perry? I wish this was all our guild. That'd be sick. Just a bunch of freaking crazy epic looters. Look at Look at these pots of butter, bro. What? All right, can I get some butter? No. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You just walk around and touch stuff? Perry, what are you doing? Tell me what you're doing. What are you doing? Hey, hey, hey. Was that a crab? Oh, no clue. Good. Okay. Yeah, me neither. Sweet. What's that? Embers? Owned by... What? 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 I don't understand simple concepts. I'm just going to run back over here. Oh, I ran into the wrong thing. Right, we got some RP going on here with Schmendrick. Schmendrick, the terrible mage. Frickin' Schmendrick Schmingelheimer Schmidt here, bruh. Find a seat. Bruh, I'm so confused and lost. Get out of here, Hank. That's where I'm sitting. That's where I'm sitting. Let's see here. Shoot, he's in my face. He's in my face, Hank. I can't see. Alright, you stay there. There we go. I can't tell how many people can sit here at a time. Oh, 2. Okay. 2 per. I didn't know. I'm going back to this one. Hank, you can stay with me. I'm going to eat this lobster. No? Harry, why are you sitting over there by yourself? Come sit over here with Poppy. Schmendrick is a Yiddish insult. Whoa. Schmendrick. It reminds me of Schmegma. That's the vibe I get from it. Schmegma. I don't know if that's something that... Yeah. What we doing? Hey, my wife's home. I'm gonna yell at my wife out the window. I love doing this. We doing, smelly butt? Did you take a picture? She's telling me a story. She caught a newt. She caught a crawdad. She caught a crawdad and a newt. That's what I get. That's what I get for not going upriver. I missed out on a crawdad and a newt. Been speaking Yiddish his entire life. Yeah, pretty much. The terrible mage. Grab a seat and enjoy. I don't think you cooked these crabs properly. They're a bit pinchy. A lemon? I want some lemon. Oh! I shake the lemon off my table. I don't think I was supposed to do that. I ate my lemon! Shoot! I ate my lemon. Oh, we got a bad crab here, boys. Come at me, son. Come at me, son. This is Sonoma, actually. We are playing on the Sonoma server right now. Hold on, let me get on my guy here. Come here, my guy. There's a guy. Come here! One of the original retail servers. Oh man, I almost forgot how to play this guy. Don't noble sacrifice, Patrick. You're looking for enemy of one, bro. Go to Little Island. What Little Island? Go! Yeah, that's a mad crab right there. This is a bad case of the crab. Wait. What's this? What's this? Oh, there's another adventure here. Wait. Wasn't I just here eating? Nah. I get lost in these freaking islands. Alright, come here, crab. Come here, crab! Jesus! What do we think? Drop night? I don't think it's going to be a drop night. Sorry, looking for pages of lore. Awesome. I've missed like the last two of those. Come on, sucker! You're gonna die. Look at them throwing. Oh, what do we got? No, no, no. Oh, what? Come here, you punk crab. I don't know if y'all can see this, but look at this. That's the UO poster that has all the signatures on it. It's been hidden over there. I was like, I gotta bust that out. Still don't think I like the spot because you can't really see it on stream. Come on, baby, give me some lore pages. What am I using? Please say this isn't like a respawn slayer or anything. Fire damage? Yeah, that works. But these things are beefcakes and a half. Come on, give me some pages of lore. Bro, I didn't even get a corpse. I didn't earn the right to even loot that sucker. Okay. That's painful. Ooh, that's painful. That's not fun. That is not fun. So, if anybody who's been paying attention to anything going on with Broadsword lately, obviously, I'm not talking about updates on New Legacy. I'm talking about the fact that Broadsword has recently taken over Star Wars: The Old Republic. They have absorbed some of the Star Wars: The Old Republic team, but also not all of them. So that leaves questions. Is the Star Wars The Old Republic game going to be running on less of a team, or are they going to be taking some people away from our stuff? That bothers me. I want to know what's going on with that. I hope it doesn't take anything away and maybe adds. That'd be sweet, you know, bringing on a team of people. Bring on some more. Put them over here in the UO side of things. We won't mind. Dude, these things are just beef pots, bro. Harry, get over here and hit him with your magic stick. Can I get one Spellweaver for a Mastery 3 focus in Brit? No, Stunna. We're out here fighting this crab infestation off, bro. Alright. You just swing away there. I'm gonna need some more freaking scone. You did not earn the right to loot this creature. What? What's that all about? Alright, we're just gonna throw down with this guy instantly. Enemy of one. Alright, here we go. Right from the start, going in hard. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Why I'm not able to loot is weird to me. Hit him with that armor ignore. Yeah. Smash him. What do I say? There it goes. Showing up. Showing up orange like it should. So generally, when I'm on my Sandpire, there's not an issue here. Yeah, I'm keeping everything. Well, yeah, I mean, for the most part. Like, I'm not doing not enough damage, I wouldn't think. Oh, Lord, I've been mortally wounded! I'll hit him with this. No, that's weird. We'll see what happens on this one. Maybe I'll get looting rights. Damn, look at Drakelord multitasking here. Setting up focuses in Brit, just battling. The man's a freaking talent, I swear. Alright, come on now. Come on now, Patrick. Putting a good whooping in on this guy. Very good whooping. Concerning. Hey! Page of lore. What's that? Gargish leather chest. No, thank you. Come here, crabs! Still really curious as to why the first couple, or those last couple two, wouldn't let me loot it. But, oh well, not the end of the world. Use that, use that. Oh! Freaking nailed it. Yeah, I'm doing enough damage to this guy. I definitely should be able to loot him as well. If not, I'll probably do nothing about it. Come in, Krabby Patty. Move on me? Where's he at? Where is he? You didn't earn the right to loot this corpse. What the literal crap? I don't know how I feel about that. Let's try again. Alright, smack him. Definitely probably should have brought a tamer for these. Which I actually have a second tamer in the works for like traveling to different EM events. That might be handy. Come on, smash his face. Bro, hit him with that. Finish him off! Finishing move. Did not earn the right to loot this corpse. What in the EM Death Fest is this? We're supposed to be killing these crabs to get pages of lore, but yeah, it's interesting. Concern, there's concern. Getting off this island. Getting out of here, boys. Wait, no, there's no way out of here! Okay, never mind. Come back over here! Come on now. Come on now. Give me the right to loot. Give me the right to loot. See, this is where it's handy when you have all those folks who like to multi-box. They just come in there and schwack the crap out of these one person running 4 accounts. Generally, a good sign of that is when you see like 2 or 3 characters sitting in the same spot with the same name, doing the same thing, same class. Yeah, they're probably multi-boxing. Let's see here. Maybe if I switch up to that to this. See what happens now. Oh, nothing! Absolutely nothing changed. Lord have mercy on my little wiener butt here. Terrible mage. We can keep this between the 200 of us. Come on now. I don't like this. I'm just a little worried here. There's one at the end of the building behind you. This guy? I think he's dead. Oh, over here? Oh, Jesus, look at that! The whole freaking crew of multi-boxes just flying through right there. I didn't even see who that was. But look at him moving like a train. Love it. You know, I always wonder, like, you always... Choo-choo. There's tons of people that make gargoyle throwers on every shard and just farm events. Also, you got to be in the top 16 on damage to get loot. Top 16 on damage. So you're telling me when there's, like, 20... Wow, really? F my life. How the hell? That is, I don't like that. I'm not that good at this game to be like... I'm ultra damage guy. I just play to have fun, you know? But yeah, I probably won't get the right to loot this one either, and it is what it is. Especially now with like this chunk of multi-boxers sitting on us. Oh, look at me. What? Page of lore, page 1. Page of lore, page... Oh, I have both page 1s. That's fine. Looks like I'm trading a page 1 for another page. Probably best chance would be to spend all your mana on armor ignore. Just bust armor ignore every time. Enemy of 1, obviously, right? Some green names in there. Some green names. I'm surprised some of y'all kept them tags. Some of y'all kept them characters in the guild. Appreciate y'all. Alright, we're gonna try that. We're gonna use all our mana on armor ignore. I got enemy of 1 up on him. And here we go. You need 34 mana to perform that attack. 30! 34 mana? What happened? You need 17 mana. Okay. Christ. I had a debuff on me, didn't even see it. Freaking me out. Alright, we're just gonna bust this one. Come on, armor ignore. We're gonna spam you. Yes, we are. Same, bro. Same. I'm living that page 1 life. Come on, mana. Come on, mana! I gotta do something about my poor ass mana pool. Look at that, 12 intelligence. That guy's dumb, bro. Come on, Divine Fury, just throw it. Oh, okay. Okay. 16, 17. Here we go. Hit it. Hit it. Dang, just beasting on this guy. And honestly, I didn't come very prepared. I didn't know what I was supposed to bring as far as weapons and things like that. So, that is on me. I just brought my old hitting stick here. Come on, crab boy! You did not earn the right to loot this creature. Solid. Solid. Ay, 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 chinga la madre, way. Look at Perry here. I'm so mad I could PvP him, but I won't. I love him. If everyone can come to the main island, what you doing, baby? This is what my wife got to experience. Sorry, not trying to get that ring to show up. Anyways, she caught it. We have this rule in our marriage: if you leave the house without me and you catch a newt, automatic divorce, straight to jail, death sentence. So I'm not too happy about that, but it is what it is. Did you? I'm so jealous. That's a really good picture. What's it? Apparently Izzy is a water dog. That's a really good picture. We pretty much live in the most beautiful place I've ever lived in my whole life. Like, it's just freaking nice here. Yeah, the whole looting rights thing was kind of weird there. I don't, my knowledge of the game is not good enough to know, like, why that was a thing. But I got a couple page ones at least. Not the end of the world, right? Good stuff. What are you doing here? This crab. I'm gonna eat this crab. It's all these crabs we just killed. Maybe they'll, like, cook them up. We can eat them. Have some din. You should attend the Moonglow Sorcery School. Well, this is a for-profit mage school. Man, I love the RP that REM does. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Why did we come here? That fucking pile of stuff. Jesus Christ. I feel like literally every time I'm around a multi-boxer, like my account freaking starts to lag. Like my, not that you can really lag when you're moving around at 12 frames per second, but you know what I'm saying. 911, yeah, hella lag. Actually, this is the way the game just runs, man. Except for what, you know, okay, stay away from the multi-boxer so I don't skip, but yeah. Oh, I hate it! So I know there's stuff that we can use to make it like look different and run different, but I don't want to ever use anything that's going to get my accounts in trouble because I'm a wiener. All right, what are we doing here? Ray says, I'm not sure what's happening right now. We're just existing right now, okay? Man, I don't know. My PC's not too bad. Like, it runs games like Overwatch, Grand Theft Auto Online, like all these games I can run just fine with no problem. But I get into this game and all of a sudden it's definitely server side lag. I would hope. I freaking hope so. The Schmendrick is telling us what a horrible mage he is. Where? By the teleporters on Main Island. The teleporters on Main Island. I don't shit. This has got to be it, right? Go over here. Look at this guy. I know this guy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, it's like 1 million gargs flapping around. Yeah, even with their wings turned off, it's still like, ugh, terrible. Guy in red robe by the fire pit. Guy in red robe by the fire pit. Oh, this guy. I wonder what this does. Trade. Give me it. What I get? Didn't get anything. Okay, I'm gonna trade you. Take this. Take this. You want that? Bro just took. Oh no, he gave it back. I was like, bro just took my page 1. Fine, fine. I gave up. Can't do enough damage. Yeah, probably we should bring our tamers next time. That make it a little easier. Also, I have 2 throwers. I have another Sampire, and I have an archer in the works. So I have characters on my other account that we're going to start taking to these EM events. I've heard there's some EMs who make the events literal hell for the players. I really want to check that out because I think our EM does an amazing job, honestly. Well, I've heard rumors. I've heard rumors, you know. Doge only got you enough damage to get 1 page. Well, was it page 1? I feel like we all got page 1. I wonder if page 1 was all it was this time. I'm going to have to make a book of lore to start adding these to it. Oh, let's look and see what it is. Which book of lore do you want to... Nope, never mind. I don't have one. Just look at it? No. Okay, I'm an idiot. So, oh, what's this guy? Gone through the mage in training. So here's the one thing that I just wish there was a way to better communicate what's going on in these events. Like, I get confused and lost sometimes, but it's because I'm dumb, I think. But that's the only thing I don't like is like a little better communication in these events would go a long ways. Look at this guy. Look at him in his hat. He's wearing his pretty little hat. Let's open that paper doll up there. You know what, Perry? We should have partied up. That's my bad. I should have been like, hey, Perry, come party with me. And that way we could have worked together as a team. Because that's frickin' teamwork. Only 1 page? Okay. So now what? Oh god, the mobs are moving. We're moving in a circle, mob motion. Look at that. Look at all them green things moving together like a frickin' worm. I feel like I wasn't supposed to eat the lemon off that table. It was there for deco, and I just freaking schnacked it. Oh, what is that? That's not what I thought it was. Never mind. What are we doing here? Is that it? You just ate a bowl of butter. Hey, don't eat bowls of butter. That's bad for you. I want this. Glass pitcher in my pocket. Nope. Okay. Here's what we're doing. We're running around to all these tables and see if you can grab these glass pitchers. Because some of the stuff didn't get locked down, and I was able to eat a lemon earlier. Lime margarita. Crap. Lime margarita. Crap! Okay, that's fine. We're not getting any super rare EM stuff. I should have probably kept that lemon. So, you got a pewter... you got a pewter bowl. That's funny. I want this. I want these margs, bro. I want this crab then. Give me this crab. Crab. Lemon. Can I eat that lemon? I ate that lemon. Can I eat that crab? Nope. Can I eat this cord? Oh, I ate the cord! Okay, I can eat some of this stuff. That's funny. Come here, lemon. Where'd everybody go? Where are people going? Are we supposed to go back to the EM hall or something? No one said stuff. Now I'm confused, and I want to eat a bowl of butter. Oh, I could eat that. Can I drink that? I can drink the Cajun seasoning? Shut up. Can I? Is that what's going on? No. Okay, no. No. EM hall. Well, how'd y'all get there? Okay. See, that's how bad these events get for me. Like, as I can't keep track of what's going on. I get lost. I don't know where things are. And then I just stand there eating lemons like someone who stands around at public events and eats lemons. Like, I got a problem. Speaking of Squirrel, where's Montifer? I know he's got real life stuff going on, but this game needs us. Monty, this game needs entertaining streamers. This game needs people to push its content out to people. This game needs more representation. Get out there. Ryan Raspberry, Lava Link Gaming, Waffles, frickin' all of you people who've ever streamed Retail UO. Get out there. Yes, we do. We need a dungeon event. That would be sweet. Something to do. Like, I've got some stuff lined up to do to just kind of like for entertainment purposes, but definitely needs some content. One thing that drives me nuts right now is I missed the freaking last event. Just completely missed it. I was so busy throwing a fit, trying to quit this game, that I missed it. So I missed like, meh. Oh well. Perry got a bigger case of crabs. Yeah, I missed the last month of it. It wasn't hella special, but yeah. And there, there was some drops and stuff that I had, but I could have used some more of for the other characters I'm making. But that's fine. That's on me. Like I said, I was busy being a little boohoo baby about the game and just things and. Meh. So, anyways, what do we know about New Legacy? Anything? Anything? I would love to know. If there's any inside information, anything, talk to me. I gotta know. You want to know what I hope? This is gonna sound messed up. I hope it gets scrapped. I hope they have to scrap it. I hope they choose to scrap it. I hope they're just like, man, this is not worth it. This is not what the game wants. We're done. Blah blah. We're gonna just focus on the game because I feel like it's just gonna. I feel like there's just like it's gonna make or break what we have right now, and it scares the living crap out of me. So, yeah, exactly. That's what most people say. That most people are like, yeah, we didn't ask for this. We don't want this. So, I don't know. I mean, in the devs I trust, obviously, because they're the devs. They're the ones who are making this game. It's not like they want to put themselves out of a job So like I feel like anything they do is in the best interest of this game, obviously. But I just wish there was something to talk about with them. Like I wish they would communicate with us. There's been much better events long ago. I believe it. I've missed most of them. When the devs, like I've heard stories about when the devs were much more involved on a personal level, even in shard events and stuff. Now it seems like they all just kind of like shuffle us over to Origin, which whatever. It is what it is. One second, I'm gonna pop this window open. Get all the cool air in here. Maybe we need. Wait, what? Maybe we need 3 faucets. Let the leaderless town run. I like that. It's a town of fighters, anyways. Jahome can handle themselves. Like event arcs that last forever. So drop next time. Oh, wait, how do we know drop next time? How do y'all know this stuff? I don't understand it. Either way, this is the kind of stuff I'm super thankful for in this game. Not only the community and the players and like everybody who's here, but like REM has seriously brought so much life to like our events. It's so cool. It's the closest thing I get right now to my Dungeons and Dragons fix. So yeah, I totally appreciate what they do for this game. Also, let me reiterate again, I am looking to get the Epic Guild back up and running. I am looking to get events going. I am looking to do stuff that's going to better the shard, better our guild, better our partnership with the community. I want to do stuff that's going to build Sonoma back up to like my original plan was. You know, we were there. We were doing so good. We had built up such a good following, had a good crowd of people, and then I took things personally and things all messed up. So we're back, and it's time for us to do what we needed to do in the first place and just keep on growing. So anybody who's feeling like helping us run the guild, get things up and going, there'll be more information popping up in Discord. Maybe for the next stream, I'll have some information on it too. But I definitely want to be able to have the guild, but have it done right this time. It's more than I can do on my own. So, just that. Nils Warstein's here! Look at this guy. Where is he? I lost him. Nails. No way. He was just... That's like a famous... Nails is like a famous freaking... I'm not going to dig through that pile. Anyways, he's like a famous UO player in my opinion. He's just been in the game forever. Everybody knows that name. Boo that man. Whoa, tell me more. I've always thought he was just like a good... I thought he was like a good broker guy for the community. Now I'm confused. Real life transactions. Real life money transactions. That's why we're booing him, right? Real life money transactions. I may or may not have registered a pretty dang good website name for WoW Gold sales. I couldn't pass it up. I was just like hunting names one night, and I put in like some UO related names, and I was like, I'm gonna buy that. Amongst some people have strong-ish opinions about that. I'm on the fence about it. Like personally, I feel like we're all at the point in our lives where we don't have a lot of time to put into the game all the time. So maybe getting a little up-seas from the money we make and buying stuff in game, that's okay. It doesn't bother me, but it is kind of also messed up a lot of the stuff in the game. Like Fell's all messed up because I feel of money transactions and things like that. But it is what it is. If we didn't have those kind of things, I don't think we'd have multi-boxers. We wouldn't have as many cheaters and stuff like that either. But whew, it's a tough one. Like, how do you balance the right from wrong with that? How's my wife doing out there? How's it getting hotter in my room? I'm confused about that. I can't say squat because I got all the junk I ever need from all the iDocs 10 years ago, and if I want and don't have, the guild provides. So that's my problem. Is iDocs used to provide so much for us. Like it, it was a way to save soul stones for people. It was a way to keep rares within the community still. Hi, baby. It was a way to like keep things in the game alive, in my opinion. And now that stuff just disappears. It's just like blop, gone. Yeah, I'm at a stand sit desk. So, oh, it says error. Don't be a wiener. Go down. It's going down, down, do 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 wop. Yeah, see, and then go down, and I can sit. Oh Jesus! There went my crotch fan. I forgot I had the crotch fan underneath there. Let's go back up, boys. Okay, so yeah, stand sit desk. I love this is what I originally started streaming with this desk. I started with the stand sitter, and I like it because sometimes I like to just like prance around and do things and like dance and stuff. So it works out good for me. It works out good. Adjust my camera there. I feel like I wrecked all that. There we go. There were a lot of people tonight. It was a good one. I love the events they put on. I can barely see what she's saying. Okay, there we go. You know what? You know what I want to do. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. I want to build a little bit of a relationship with some of the bigger guilds, some of the bigger PVE guilds, tram guilds, if you will. There's people that got a lot of good stuff going on, and in the end, I don't know if Epic Guild will ever be what it was. I don't know if we'll ever get it back to where it was, but I want to be able to do these things. So I'm going to figure out a way in the long run for us to be able to get the full experience from this game, whether it be from within our own guild or if we have to go to another guild or whatever. It is what it is, but there's a lot in this game that we're going to do. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of attention we need to bring to this. And let's see what we can do. Bonnie Armstrong, Masana, she did add me as a friend on Facebook, which scares the living crap out of me. I added her. I like requested her and she accepted it. So now I'm like super scared because like I'm like millimeters away from like sending her like messages, be like, hey, what's up? Let's work together. Come on, girl. Let's do it. Let's work together. Come on. Let's do it. But I won't bother her. But anyways, I hope that she's watching this and that she sees that it would be important. It would be good for the community to have some sort of relationship with the streamers, the content creators, the people who do UOCA, the people who do Stratix, like there's just this group of people who independently keep this game functioning on so many levels. Like it would just be neat to work together, have people like acknowledged, and not only that, I think it would be helpful for the game in general and just create some peace with the devs, because the devs, have you been to the forums? The devs just get destroyed. Anytime you bring up anything on the forums, it's just the devs getting just destroyed. And then I feel bad, I feel bad for them, so definitely don't want that. And I feel like a happy dev gonna make a better game than a cranky angry dev. So that's just me. All right. Well, I'm taking off from this joint. Looks like they're all done doing their thingy thing. Gonna head back really quick. So I do need to, like I said, I need to make my lore book and stuff like that. We'll have some updates in Discord about what we're doing with the guild, the gold giveaways, the future streams, things like that. I'm going to add a second stream day, obviously, to the stream schedule because why wouldn't I? Freaking love this game. I love playing it, love streaming it, and I love hanging out with y'all. But I can't do it right away, and it's not going to be something that's like instant. It's going to be something that we're going to have to work on together. And I understand that there are people out there that want to help me, and there are people out there that mean well, and I'm going to do my best to not get offended or sad when people do me wrong or whatever. That's just life. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Man, we are getting close. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, getting butt hurt's the hardest thing. Like I take a lot of stuff personally just because I'm one of those stupid, passionate people. But I'm working on it, and I'm going to work on it together, and we're gonna bring some good content back to you. So, just like always, in a couple days from this stream, this is going to pop up on my YouTube channel, Epic Loot Gaming on YouTube. So you'll be able to catch up on anything you missed or rewatch the stream or whatever. Anytime I stream, that is going to go to the YouTube channel. You'll always be able to find content there. And like I said, I want to bring the light back to Sonoma that we had a few months ago. I want to bring the attention back to this game that we had a few months ago. And I really think that together we can do it. So, anyways, I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all the new follows, all the new subscribers. It's freaking great to be back. And I'll see you in the middle of this coming week because I'm not going to be able to wait till next Sunday to stream again. So, I appreciate y'all. I'll see you later.